Hello, Graham Vincent, violin maker and musician, and...
Hello, it's Ivo Jaberg.
And...
Hello, Tom.
Do you have a second name, Tom, or are you keeping that secret?
Tom Swiss.
Tom the Swiss guy. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so another busy day in the workshop and out of the workshop. So what's been happening? Well, basically, I continue with putting the purpling into this. It's taken a little longer than expected because of various other things going on, but basically I'm following my usual system of cutting the C-bout purfling in first and then putting the channel in for the rest. The reason for that basically being that supports the ends completely so you don't lose this little triangle of timber. I know I've explained that before, but it's for me it's when I realized that actually worked so easily, it was a bit of a sort of penny dropping moment. So I'm always keen to mention it to others. So yeah, I've been doing that. That's been slowly moving forward. We've also been looking at what these guys will be doing for the next 2 weeks, and we have opted to make some very simple baroque bows, which is why the place looks like a bow workshop at the moment. Thibaut is just working on. You're going to be doing 2 bows, aren't you?
Yes, I'm gonna make one actually in Purple Heart. I don't know if you can see the color on the camera, but it's pretty striking.
Yeah, it's
very purplish wood.
definitely that's where it gets its name for sure.
And the other one in Bog Oak, actually.
And that one, Thibaut is actually making for me. It has to be. I will admit, it's going. I'm making a violin here, which is going to be the Bog Oak and boxwood, and boxwood fingerboard, boxwood pegs, boxwood fittings, and I mentioned that because this is going to be a really interesting little bow, which has a clip-in frog, baroque style, but at the tip it's going to have like a sort of a turned boxwood ferrule, which almost holds the hair in the same way as an archery bow,
Yeah,
isn't it?
So it's going to be quite similar to that.
Yeah.
And yeah, just very simple, but I've like seen one of those bows before, and I've heard like feedback from people who played this bow, and apparently they're like really good and really like comfortable to play, just nicely balanced and everything. So yeah, we're like hoping that this will turn out.
I mean, I must admit I'm not familiar with that type of bow, but that will go with this. So they'll both be bog oak and boxwood. So I'm really looking forward to that. And Thomas is actually you're making pretty much exactly the same, aren't you?
Yeah. Just try to get it straight, and then a nice stick, and we're gonna turn the head and building a frog.
I think it looks like Thomas is going to be the first to actually get the stick down to the finished dimensions. No, I didn't mean that. What I was going to say was, at that point, I think we'll all stop and make a decision about whether the bog oak is actually stiff enough to use or not. Clearly, if it isn't, then we'll probably be making 3 bows out of the Purple Heart, I suspect, or having
that moment.
Yeah. I think we should. Yeah. What else was I going to say? There was something else. Yeah. There's
the cherry.
Yeah.
Yes, the cherry wood violin, which so we started basically the varnishing. How's the light over here?
You stay there, and I'll
Great.
come around there, and then we won't get so much of a shine off it. There we are.
Yes, I started the varnishing this morning, and so we sealed it first with a pale rosin in acetone, which was very quick and very efficient, I think. And now it's like got 2 layers of spirit varnish using just like a very simple spirit varnish for this one. And yeah, I think the color is not bad. I think I really like it. It sort of, it still has retained a lot of its like characteristic sort of cherry color and look. So I'm like really
What I would
happy
say
with
as well is it actually looks very natural. It looks like it's a sort of time and UV sort of derived colour rather than being an ammonia sort of colour. It's got a nice warmth to it, hasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So we're all going to be off to a session this evening at the Fox in Corscombe down in Dorset. Play some folk music. That'll be. We'll see how that one goes. And then tomorrow we're not in the workshop. We're off to do something else rather exciting. So you'll have to wait and see what that is. Yeah. Okay. Anything else to add? I think that's it, isn't it?
No, that's about.
Okay. Look after yourselves. Cheers, folks. Bye.
Bye. Bye.